Hello, everybody, and welcome to another YouTube video. I am Hype the Commentator, and thank you all for joining me today for day number 22 of posting a wrestling commentary video every single day until I get hired by a major wrestling promotion. Well, a few days ago, we took a look at Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 38. How about we go back a year earlier, when Bianca Belair made her WrestleMania debut as a rookie in the WWE when she took on the boss, Sasha Banks, for the SmackDown Women's Championship, WrestleMania 37, and let's get right into it. All right, and here we go. It is Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's official. The bell has rung. This match is underway, and you can see the emotion in both of these women's eyes. This is such a big deal. It's the main event, WrestleMania 37, Night 1. These two making history. Who's going to take home the gold? Will it be Bianca Belair? Will it be Sasha Banks retaining her championship? And if you're Sasha Banks, what do you got to do to keep your title? But in that same question, you also got to ask another question, and that's, what does Bianca Belair have to do to win the SmackDown Women's Championship? Bianca Belair is the rookie. Bianca Belair coming up from NXT, much like Sasha Banks. These two coming from the same developmental system in NXT. But Bianca Belair has a little bit less experience than Sasha Banks. But let's not mistake the power of the EST of WWE. But let's not mistake the skills of the boss, Sasha Banks. But Bianca Belair kips back up to her feet. And here we go. Here goes the shoving game. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want your emotions to get the best of you. This could lead to disqualification, but look at this. Wow, look at the athleticism from Bianca Belair. Oh, but Belair catches Banks. Banks tries to roll through. Banks tried to get a cover early, but a standing moonsault. Oh, but Banks moves out of harm's way. And now a little bit of a taunt from Bianca Belair. She's feeling herself on the greatest stage of them all. Chin lock here from Banks. And now a tilt-a-whirl. Look at this. The damage of the spine of Banks. Banks gets out of harm's way real quick on that one. Banks smelled trouble, and Bianca Belair smelled blood. She thought she had Banks caught, but Banks able to get out of harm's way. Now Banks in control. Sasha. Oh, gets caught once again. Oh, face meets mat in about 3, 2, 1. Look at the power, but no, instead, Banks rolls through, sending Bianca Belair to the outside onto the floor. And Banks, baseball slide to Belair. Creates a little bit of more separation. Now Belair back on the ring apron. Belair catches Banks. Banks ducks. Knee caught by Belair. Belair picking Banks up on her shoulders, but Banks holds on. Banks driving Belair throat first in that top rope. Brilliant strategy from the veteran. And now Banks tells the ref to count. The champion has the advantage here. And how devastating it would be for Bianca to lose via countout, but instead gets caught with a tope suicida. Belair rolled through, catching Sasha Banks. And Belair has Banks up, pressing her up above. Look at the raw power and strength of the EST. Bianca Belair promised to show up and show out, and what she showed was pure raw power and strength. But a drop kick from Sasha Banks goes for the cover. One. Oh, only enough for a 1 count there. Let's take a look at this once again. Look at this suicide dive once more from Sasha Banks. Gets turned inside out, caught by Bianca Belair, who then presses her, walks all the way up the steel steps. Look at this. This is this raw power and strength. Let me tell you, Bianca Belair's got a bright future ahead of her. No matter what happens tonight, Bianca Belair has championships in her future. Now squatting with Sasha Banks up on her shoulders. And here comes that handspring moonsault. Oh, but blocked by Sasha. Now has the braid. And now these knees right to the face. Now these kicks. Banks in control. Oh, the shining wizard. 1, 2. And almost enough for a 3, but not quite there. It was only enough for a 2. And now these clubbing blows from Sasha Banks just unloading on Bianca Belair. Goes for the cover, holds the arms down, but only enough for a 1 count. Bianca Belair pulls herself back up now in the corner. Sasha Banks going after the attack, driving the boot right into the jaw of the challenger in the corner. And now ref forcing the rope break. Boot to the midsection of Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair sent face first in that top turnbuckle. Snapmare by the champion. Now a chin lock. And the challenger trying to use that raw power and strength to break out of that chin lock. Look at the power of the EST. But Sasha Banks reversing it. Reversing the power. Instead of a chin lock now, holding onto the arms, driving that knee right into the spine of the EST, Bianca Belair. And Sasha Banks now in control of this matchup. Bianca Belair has got to figure out a way to break out of this, because this damage will build and build. The longer she's stuck in this, the more the damage is going to get to her, and it could potentially cost her this match. But instead, Bianca Belair able to find her way back up and out. And Bianca sends Sasha Banks up and over the top onto the ring apron, but Sasha Banks meets Belair with a knee. And up and over, but gets caught. Belair slams Sasha Banks into the mat. Look at the power. And Banks gets slammed on the back of her neck. But Banks has the braid once more. But Belair holding on and sends Banks right into the steps and the shoulder into the ring post. And now Banks tries to run full speed ahead, but the double knees connect with the ring barricade. Nobody home for Sasha Banks. Count of 7. 8. Oh, and both women are back in the ring. Rope. Oh, no. Instead, look at the power once more. Into a vertical suplex. Springs off. And now still has Sasha Banks up. All that blood rushing the head. Banks using the knees to pull herself down. Oh, but look at that. Bianca Belair pulls Sasha Banks up. And again, will not let go. Sasha Banks. And what goes up must come down. And Sasha Banks comes crashing down into the mat with all that blood rushing the head. Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks are both down. Who's going to make the capitalization on this one? Who's going to get back up to their feet and take control? Bianca Belair got a bit of that impact too, not being able to capitalize instantly on it. Perhaps this one could have been over if she had been able to make the cover, but unable to make the cover. And both women have used a lot of energy. And Bianca Belair, she may have used too much energy trying to show off with that standing vertical suplex for how long she had Sasha Banks up. That could cost her. Energy is something you definitely need when it comes to competing inside a WWE ring, especially when the emotions are running high on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Oh, but what a huge forearm. Knocks Banks. Belair in control. Clubbing forearm from Bianca Belair. And now a clothesline. The challenger's rallying. And now a drop kick. And she kips back up to her feet. Bianca Belair is in control. Standing moonsault to the back of Sasha Banks. And Belair is on fire. Driving the shoulder into the midsection of Sasha Banks repeatedly. Bianca Belair has to be careful. You don't want to get yourself disqualified. We know the emotions are high. We know the stakes are high. Oh, perhaps looking to catch. Banks slamming her face first into the mat. Bianca Belair. Let's take a look at the standing moonsault from Belair. Bianca Belair heads up to the top. High risk, high reward. Here we go. 450, but Banks gets the knees up just in the nick of time. And that's gonna stop Bianca Belair right in her tracks. This is a critical moment in this match. Let's take a look at this replay. Belair looking for the final blow. Beautiful, beautiful 450 splash, but gets caught with the knees by Sasha Banks, who has great ring awareness, knew exactly where she was and what she needed to do in that moment to prevent the damage being done from that 450 splash. Belair up. Oh, roll through cover. 1, 2. Banks kicks out at 2. And now Banks, backslide. 1, 2. Oh, what a knee. And now Banks heads to the ropes. Hurricane Rana, but no, instead gets caught. Power bomb by the EST. And the EST, look at this, just deadlifting. And for another power bomb. 1, 2. Sasha kicks out. Able to kick out somehow. Now a face buster. Slamming Belair to the mat. Great reversal from the champion. You got to do what you got to do. The stakes are high. Sasha Banks trying to build up some momentum. Belair has been stopping Banks in her tracks for the most part, but right now Banks is in control. This is Banks time. This is boss time. And now Sasha Banks heads up to the middle rope. And tornado DDT. Look at that beautiful tornado DDT. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, so close to retaining. Only enough for a 2. And Bianca Belair, you can see in her eyes wide open when she realized she kicked out. Perhaps moments away from losing the biggest match of her career, her biggest opportunity to date here in the WWE. But it most certainly will not be Bianca Belair's last opportunity at a women's championship. As Sasha Banks heads up high. High risk, high reward coming up. Sasha Banks, what is she going to do? Frog splash. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Belair kicks out at 2 once more. Sasha Banks, you can see the emotion. She thought she had it won. But Belair able to kick out somehow, some way. Sasha having some trouble figuring out her opponent. Oh, now these kicks to the side. Oh, driving that arm onto the bottom rope. Bringing out that vicious side of the boss. Sending Bianca Belair shoulder first into the steel steps. And now the mean streak of the boss coming out. And now Sasha Banks rolls back into the ring. And Bianca Belair looking for a bank statement. Look at this. Sasha trying to lock it in. Oh, look at this. Using the braid may force Bianca Belair to tap out. Bank statement. Has the bank statement locked in. Can Bianca Belair make her way to the bottom rope, or will she be forced to submit? You can see the emotion on the face of Sasha Banks. Oh, try to roll. Rolls through, back in the center, but no. Look at this. Bianca Belair rolls back and makes her way to the bottom rope. Sasha was using that braid again on that bottom rope. Now stomping on the side of the head of Belair. Sasha Banks not letting her emotions get the best of her. She realizes what this match means, but she doesn't want to get herself too caught up in the moment where she costs herself this match. But even if that, she could walk away with a disqualification, leave with a championship, may lose at WrestleMania, but will leave as champion. But that is not what Boss Time is all about. It's all about making sure she puts down the EST Bianca Belair once and for all. But instead, Belair fights back, shoulders to the midsection in the corner, now stomping away. And Belair finding her way back in this match, sending Bianca, sending Sasha Banks up to the middle rope, up at the top. Here we go, Bianca up on the middle rope. Here we go. Banks fighting back. Banks sends Belair off. But look at this. Sasha stomping on the knees that are caught up. Oh my God, this is devastating. Sasha Banks in control. Banks. Oh, but Bianca Belair got out of harm's way. Oh, and the knees hit the bottom rope. Banks hit hard. And now Belair up at the top. Belair. 450 splash. Has she done it? 1, 2, throw. But Bianca Belair only gets a 2 count. Sasha Banks able to kick out at 2.5. You gotta keep your emotions in check. You know you almost had it, but you gotta keep your emotions in check, especially when we're in the deep waters of a match this high caliber. It was a picture perfect, textbook perfect 450 splash, but Sasha Banks able to kick out at 2.5. And now Bianca Belair has to go back on the attack if she wants to confirm, she wants to guarantee that she is the new SmackDown Women's Champion as Sasha Banks tries to make it back up to her feet. Here we go. Sasha Banks picking. Bianca Belair picking up Sasha Banks, but Banks lands on her feet. And now went for the hair once more. Oh, you heard the sound of that. Right to the midsection. That's going to bruise. And here we go. And looking for the KOD, but instead, chinlock. Perhaps a backstabber. And around we go. And a KOD. We got us a new Women's Champion. 2, 3. Bianca Belair has done it. We got us a new SmackDown Women's Champion. Belair has done it. Bianca Belair is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Bianca Belair has done it. She has made history here. Night one main event of WrestleMania 37. And you can see the graphic. And new SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. She's done it. She's realized the dream. And the EST can now call herself a champion. All right, and that was Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks on the night one main event of WrestleMania 37. In the end, it would be a KOD from the rookie Bianca Belair to Sasha Banks to secure the 1, 2, 3 for the victory and new SmackDown Women's Champion. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's YouTube video. And don't forget, follow me on all my socials at Hype the Commentator on Instagram, on Twitch, on TikTok, and Hype Commentator on X. And don't forget, Hype the Commentator right here on YouTube. I will see you all tomorrow for day number 23 of posting a wrestling commentary video every single day until I get hired by a major wrestling promotion. I will see you all in the next one.